What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys a fun off-meta Pokemon and meta Pokemon with an off-meta build. We got ourselves Bulk Up Grimmsnarl and Life Orb Sheer Force Rampardos for the casual ladder. Now, typically, when you see Grimmsnarl, you think of the meta build with Light Clay, Light Screen, and Reflect. This time, we're using it a bit differently with Black Glasses and Bulk Up to give it not only a defense boost, but an attack boost, making it do a lot of damage. Outside of Bulk Up, this Pokemon's got Fake Out for first turn flinches, Spirit Break for stab, and Sucker Punch for stab, and first turn priority. Pair up with that Dark Terror type as well for even more damage. So, really do like this Grimmsnarl build. Super excited to use it. But like I also mentioned, we got Rampardos on today's team, who is an absolute heavy hitter. Sheer Force, Life Orb, Rock Slide, Breaking Swipe, Fire Punch, and Protect. Love it so much, especially with Fire Punch, considering we got a bit of a Sun Squad here with Torkoal and Logith, as you can see at the bottom. That combo is just so broken. Our final two Pokemon, more of the supporting guys. We got Farigiraf and Incineroar. Incineroar, pretty normal here, has Temper's Flare instead of Flare Blitz. Fake Out Snarl, knockoff. Farigiraf over here with Trick Room and Imprison with Psychic Noise and Dazzling Gleam. Like I said, really do like this team. Super excited to be using it today. Guys, want to rent this squad? Rent the code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Life Orb Rampardos and Bulk Up Grimmsnarl on the casual ladder. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against a Lantern squad. Now, Lantern, really dope Pokemon with a really cool typing of Electric and Water. They also got Koraidon, they got Sylveon, they got Fluttermane, and then they got Whimsicott and Lucario. Now, honestly, I kind of just want to try to go for Bulk Up here. I think it could work pretty well for us. We do have a bit of a slower team, so I could go into like Trick Room later in the match if I want to. And I kind of do want to, or I could just go like Logan Torkoal in the back end, which might be my best bet. I could go Farigiraf and Torkoal. That's not bad. Farigiraf and Torkoal can just win us this game. Let's be honest here. It's so broken. It is so broken. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's heal Logan Torkoal in the back end. So for this first turn, we're at least just going to be trying to go for a Fake Out here and try to set up a Bulk Up. The Pokemon that I would be scared most of is going to be Fluttermane. So I'm hoping they don't need it. And then I'm going Whimsicott Koraidon, which I don't mind too much. Tailwind can obviously pop here. Which, I don't really mind Tailwind popping out here. I'm just going to Fake Out the Koraidon. It's our best bet. And then set up the Bulk Up. It's got to be my play. It has got to be my play, because maybe, just maybe, I can go for a Dark Terror type and level this thing. But he is -1 on physical attack, which is great news for us. So I'm just going to go for his Bulk Up. Bit of Fake Out and Bulk Up action. We'll see a Terror type fly. Hopefully it's not Ghost Koraidon. That would be terrible for him. It better not be Ghost Koraidon. Cool, it's straight fire. It wasn't clear Amulet, so maybe it's Covert Cloak. I don't know, but he's going straight fire Terror type. He's -1 on attack, which is pretty good for us. Fake Out's going to fly. Please tell me you're flinching. Here goes Tailwind. Show me you're flinching, please, and thank you. What are you going for? We're outspeeding you? What is this thing going for? Or did he already flinch? There's the flinch. But how are we outspeeding you? What move could you possibly be going for? Do they have Trick Room? Why would they go last? Can Koraidon learn Trick Room? I have no idea. No idea. But from here, I'm just going to go for Temper Flare. And I'm just going to go for a... Do I go Dark Terror type Sucker Punch? Just see how much damage we can do in the Koraidon. I'm with it. Testing it out today. +1 on attack. I got Black Glasses as my item for a nice little boost. I got Terra boost. I got Stab boost. Got the attack boost. I mean, I got a lot of boosts going on here. I'm curious to see how much damage it's going to do. I do not think it's going to KO, but it should do a nice chunk of damage here. But he ends up setting up a Light Screen, which I do not mind. We got physical attackers on the board. Sucker Punch flying. Get it, Grimmy. Wow. Of course we leave him on 1 HP. Still a ton of damage there, but of course we leave him on 1 HP. It just hurts the soul for me. It really does. And then he's able to Drain Punch and get half his HP back. That is absurd. He is Life Orb. Temper Flare gonna fly here. Should KO you unless you're stashed. No, it does pick up the KO. And they do have Light Screen going. So luckily they didn't set up Reflect. Our back-end Pokemon, Logan and Torkoal. Torkoal will do okay with the light screen on the field. Logan's physical attacker, so that's good news. But let's see who they throw out here. Sylveon pops out here. Sylveon is going to absolutely level my Grimmsnarl, which is tough to say. I already know what Sylveon's going for, which sucks. I'm just hoping maybe I could soak up a shot, but I feel like I have to go for Sucker Punch here. But I feel like Koraidon's just going to, like, protect or something like that, so I might read it and just attack this Sylveon here. Even though Sucker Punch is going to be not very effective. I say we do that. Wow, he stays on the field with Koraidon. How much damage are we doing to Sylveon? Wow, that's still great damage. I love to see it. Drain Punch going to fly here, and this Koraidon's going to be pretty much back up to full HP, which really sucks to say. I left that thing on 1 HP. That's tough news for us. Still, I thought he was going to protect it or something. There goes Gleam, double KO, flying. Knew something like that was going to happen. I thought it was going to be Hyper Voice. But I mean, from here, we're not sitting in a bad position because Tailwind should end. Is that a correct statement? Is Tailwind ending here? If Tailwind ends here, I mean, we can really start to get after it. Leftover's going to pop. Show me Tailwind ends. It does not. It sucks because Sun's going to end soon, and my Torkoal really thrives with the Sun. So I bring out the Turtle. Logan alongside of this. Logan does have Chlorophyll. They should have 1 turn left in Tailwind. But I should just Sucker Punch the Koraidon last turn. Could try putting somebody to sleep. A Sleep Powder Flamethrower. He's gonna go Helping Hand here. Helping Hand. Show me Logan without speed in here. It does. That's beautiful news. That's beautiful news. That puts us right into this matchup. That puts us right into this thing. Come on, baby. Big time Sleep Powder land. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. The Flamethrower's gonna launch. Bye-bye to Sylveon. Man, we should have had the Koraidon dead. Should have had this thing dead. I'm surprised it didn't protect. I tried making a read, but Tailwind's gone. Sunlight's gone as well. Or one more turn. I think we have one more turn in Sunlight. And now from here, I got Axe Kick. Hopefully we don't miss this move. I could just go for After You and just launch a fire move, but it's really not going to do too much. I think from here we just go Axe Kick and we just go Solar Beam with this last turn of Sunlight. Axe Kick's going to fly here. It does land, which is beautiful. Almost picks up the KO. And we get a Confusion. Lovely. And he's hopefully asleep for this next turn. Cool. He's asleep. Lantern, what are you going for here? I'm scared of you. He's going for Icy Wind. A little bit of speed drops. But Lilligant's dodging it. We love that. We love that. Lilligant put the dodge. That move doesn't really matter to Torkoal because it's already slowest on the field. Solar Beam's going to launch last turn in that Sunlight. So this is only going to take 1 turn for us. How much damage are we doing here? How much is the turtle doing? Half damage, not bad. I was expecting it to do a tad bit more. Sunlight does fade. From here, though, I gotta get rid of Koraidon. I'm gonna go Axe Kick here. And we'll just go for Flamethrower. We'll double down to the slot. Axe Kick is gonna land, which is beautiful. Koraidon's gone. Get it on out my face. And they just Rage Quit. I was mashing A, which is why I hit it so quick. But they Rage Quit after that. We're going to take this win. What a start for today's video. Match number 2 coming at you guys. And Grimmsnarl balled out in that last match. Bulk Up, Sucker Punch with that Dark Terror type was absolutely leveling opponents. But we're sitting here in match number 2. I could pop Trick Room. I don't have to pop Trick Room. Really depends on who they go into, right? Because they got half speed. And then they got half kind of Trick Room-ish. I think I'm going to go the Trick Room route here. Actually, you know, I'm going to go Grimmsnarl here with Furry Graph. So I can go for Bulk Up and have Trick Room ready to roll. We'll go Rampardos in the back end. And last but not least, I think we just bring the Turtle, right? If I get Trick Room off, like the Turtle is just an absolute menace. It's pretty much GG's with the Turtle in the Sunlight and Trick Room. It's so powerful. It's always good. No matter what Pokemon game you're playing, I feel like Torkoal is always going to be good, right? Torkoal is always going to be good because Trick Room's always going to be good and Weather's always going to be good. But they end up leading these two, which, Meh. They could double down to my Friggies and we can have a problem, but I can't fake out here, which is beautiful news. So I am just going to fake out and set up the Trick Room. That's my call. Luckily, I do have fake out on Grimmsnarl. Grimmipoo with fake out, which is good. Terra type's going to launch, and this is going to be into Ogerpon. So Ogerpon's looking for damage. Good thing we're ripping fake out into that slot. We're saying, hold up. You're not doing no damage this turn. Not allowing that, especially with this +1 attack boost. This thing hits like a truck. An 18-wheeler this thing hits like. Fake out's going to pop. Bam, little bit of damage, big time flinches. That's in Gleam. Holy damage. Are you specced? Are you specking over there? That's some damage right there. No Terror type, no nothing. No nothing. That's fine. Trick Room flies. Best part about this is now I can bring out the boy, the absolute dog, Rampardos. Love it. With Sheer Force. So now I bring out Rampardos. Ready to roll out with this Pokemon. We have Torkoal on the back end, and Rock Slide's going to work wonders. So I'll go Rock Slide, and do I just go Gleam here, or do I go Psychic Noise? Kind of see like who they could potentially swap into. I think we just go Gleam. Definitely want Rock Slide. I do have Dragon Terror type, but definitely want Rock Slide. And we're definitely going to Gleam here. Follow me's going to pop out here. Great calls for me just to double down with attacks. Double down with double attacks. Beautiful. Rock Slide's going to double connect. Should KO Ogerpon, and it KOs Fluttermane at the same time. Get them both on out of here. Rampardos. I said it from the beginning. This Pokemon is insanely powerful, and we have another Rage Quit. I love this game today. We are just smoking opponents. Back-to-back Rage Quits. What more can you guys ask for? Third and final match time. Let's do it. Let's grab ourselves this perfect record. Umbreon and Espeon team. Big fan of that. Really dope right there. Honestly, let's just pop Trick Room again. Same lead. I'm with it. Same lead. We'll bring Rampardos and we'll bring Turtle. Same squad, same lead. I'm down for it. Looking for that 3-0 perfect record. 2 Rage Quits so far. What a start for today's video. What a start with this squad. But I said it from the beginning. Rampardos is just an incredible physical attacker, and then on top of that, you give it Sheer Force as an ability. It's an absolute menace. I love using Rampardos. I just feel like it's so strong, and you guys just seen the power of this Pokemon. Rock Slide doing a ton of damage, and then you got the Life Orb on top of that. Sheer Force Life Orb Pokemon are always good. Like, who is it? Landorus, insanely strong with his Sheer Force Life Orb low combo. Plus, his stats are just better than Rampardos, and his typing is just better than Landorus is the real deal. But again, looking for our 3-0 perfect record. It would be dope if we can go 3-0 with 3 Rage Quits. I don't think I've ever done that before. Making 3 people shut off their console. We're going to try today. We're trying it right now. They end up going Persian, who does have Fake Out. They can't use Fake Out, which is great news for me. So I am just going to go for Bulk Up, and I am just going to end up going for a Trick Room setup. I'm hoping they're just going to use Fake Out. That'd be pretty cool, but probably not. We got that Armor Tail to kind of defend away from that. But something I didn't mention in the beginning of the video is a huge shout out to the team creator, my boy Yaya. Thank you so much for making this team. And obviously, thank you so much for watching all the videos and just supporting throughout the years. Don't think it goes unnoticed, because I noticed you've been watching my videos for a long time, and I really do appreciate it. Thanks again, man. But Bulk Up's going to outspeed. We go first there. And he's going to try taunting Grimmsnarl, which is totally fine. Again, this is a different build for Grimmsnarl. And he's just going to go for Grass Knot for some damage. Actually does pretty good damage. I think it's based off weight, Grass Knot, so that's not bad for me. The Trick Room pops. I really just want to level these guys with Sucker Punch. I'm going to go Gleam here, and you know, we are just going to go for Sucker Punch. Hopefully, he attacks me. I really don't want to use Sucker Punch, but is that me terrestrializing? Did I Terra on accident? Or was that them? No, it's them. Every time Terra type's going to pop here, straight normal. That's pretty good. It's going to defend him from the Sucker Punch. I mean, Sucker Punch should still do relatively decent damage. And he's going for Helping Hand into the Slowbro. So Slowbro definitely attacking. Sucker Punch going to fly here. Pick up great damage. He's going to go for a Water Pulse here, which is looking a bit scary. Okay, we soaked decently well. That's good news. Gleam's going to fall behind. Gleam's going to do solid damage. And from here, since I am already outspeeding, I could just go for Psychic Noise and Spirit Break here. Yeah, I'm outspeeding. Actually, I might not be, because I used bulk up first last turn. Yeah, I might die out to this. We're gonna see. But there's this water pulse actually flies in that slot. That's good news. I'm able to soak that. And of course the ducks pop out here. Not the duckies. Spirit Break's gonna fly, pick up KO in that slot. And honestly, I might Terrasilize Grimmsnarl and just start sending these sucker punches. Really depends on who they go into. God, land your attack, please. Yes, Friggies. Love you, Friggies. Great damage, Friggies. So Dazzling Gleam will end up KOing that. They're going to go into the next Pokemon, which is going to be Empoleon. So Empoleon pops out here. Gleam should finish off the Persian. I am just going to Terrasilize, go straight dark, and just hit this thing as hard as I possibly can, right? A little bit of Dark Terror type. +1 on attack, we love it. You guys seen it in match number 1, I believe it was, where we were just throwing sucker punches around. This thing can do some damage. Helping Hands flying again from this Persian. This Persian is just straight support. So I gotta make sure I don't use Sucker Punch in that slot. But here comes this one. Wow. Absurd amount of damage. Friggies, please land this attack. It's a double KO, Friggies. I love you. I love you, Friggies. Have a day, Friggies. Wow, of course we leave that Empoleon on like 2 HP. Just absurd, but still, nonetheless, we were killing it. Hopefully, can you please turn off your console? I want another Rage Quit here. A 3-0 perfect record with 3 Rage Quits would be sweet, but I don't think we're going to get it. We'll probably get a sweep here in this match, because I'm just going to Sucker Punch this thing. And actually, we're not going to Sucker Punch that thing. We're not going to do that. Dazzling Gleam, we're going to switch it over to Spirit Break. And honestly, we're slower. They just cancel the match. We still go 3-0 and grab ourselves that perfect record. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A fun off-meta squad with Grimmsnarl and Sheer Force Rampardos for today's video. Absolutely killed it. Bulk up, giving us that attack boost, letting us use Sucker Punch and do an insane amount of damage with that Dark Terror type. And then Rampardos in the Trick Room just sends massive amounts of damage. Rock Slide, Break and Swipe, Fire Punch. We only got to use Rock Slide on today, but that's all we needed. It just picked up a double KO and made an opponent Rage Quit. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.